this semester off with polynomials, and they're going to show you a couple of different ways to add polynomials, subtract polynomials, and multiply polynomials. Did I tell you about your language, Dumas? You're a Professor Dumas. That's what we call certain people. All right, so vertically, just like if you added two numbers vertically, say I wanted to add 16 plus 25, you just add them vertically. Well, that's what we're going to do with polynomials. Right? So the thing you have to be careful about with vertical method, sometimes polynomials miss terms, right? Because the coefficient is 0. So make sure that you line up your like terms when you're doing this. Your x cubed, your x squares. This would be my x to the first and then my constants. That's just the biggest mistake most students make when they add vertically. 3x cubed plus 1x cubed is very good. 2x squared minus 10x squared is minus x plus 0. Minus 7 plus 8. See how easy that is? Yeah, this is exactly what we're going to do for the rest of the year. Number 2. You guys are probably used to having this done horizontally, right? Horizontally. You're just combining like terms because this is a plus sign. So you just drop the parentheses and combine like terms, right? Okay, so I have a 9x cubed here. That's the only one I got. So 9x cubed. Let's see, I have a 5x squared is our next highest degree. Then I do have some x to the first I can combine. Negative 2 plus 12. And then I have some constants. Positive 1, negative 4, and negative 3. So you guys are probably used to this. And we'll probably end up using this. Questions thus far? Good. Subtracting. Subtracting is probably, for me, horizontally is going to work better for me. Okay, because I can easily distribute the minus sign, right? So I have 2x squared plus 3x. Negative times positive 3x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 1 times positive x is negative x. Negative, yep, plus 4. And then combine like terms. Let's see. Only have a 2x squared. I have a positive 3x and a minus. This should be a squared, right? Yep, I screwed it up. I'm still on opiates. Okay, this should be 5x. That's right, I can't say stuff like this. Hey, what's your language, Professor Dumas? I did. I haven't taken any today. I stopped on Saturday. So it's not 5, it's negative x squared, isn't it? God, you guys really suck at this. You know that? Kick the habit. All right, positive 3x and a minus 1x. A positive 2x. And what else I got? Plus 4. Well, why not? What are you doing in your other classes? What do? You just sit there and pick your nose in your other classes? Wow. What do you think this is? School? All right, number three. Number three. This is a vertical form of subtracting stuff. I would, if you're going to use vertical for subtraction, I would change this to plus and change the sign here to the opposite of what's there. I wouldn't use the vertical method on polynomials. Okay, 8x cubed minus 2x cubed is 6x cubed. Minus 3x squared minus 6x squared is minus 9x squared. Minus 2x plus 1x is minus x. Plus 9 minus 1 is plus 8. It should be easy. This is pretty much algebra 1, right? You guys are going to have to know how to do this when we get into... God, that's so annoying. You guys are going to have to know how to do this one when we do long division, okay, when we start dividing polynomials. Okay, multiplying polynomials. Again, just like multiplying two numbers together. Sure. Okay, you multiply this one, 30, 25, then you put a 0 here, and then 32, and then you add them, right? Okay, that's normally how you would multiply in column form, right? Are you going to try to pass this semester? Don't you at least should get a worksheet? All right, so we're going to take this minus 3, multiply it by each one of those. Then we're going to take this x and multiply it by each one. Okay? So minus 3 times positive 4. That's right, minus 12. Negative 3 times positive 2x. That's right, negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative x squared, positive 3x squared. Okay, x, well, we're going to put our 0 there. X times 4, that's right, 4x. X times positive 2x is positive 2x squared. And positive x times negative x squared is negative x cubed. Got it? All right, then we add the two together. Uh-oh, lost my purple pen. Okay, add the two together. Negative x cubed. 3x squared plus 2x squared is plus 5x squared. Negative 6x plus 4x, negative 2x. Negative 12 plus 0 is minus 12. Questions, comments, concerns? Then the horizontal method, you're going to distribute each of them. Okay. X times 3x squared, 3x cubed, x times negative 2x. Good man. x times -4. Did I lose it? Who's in the drawer? See, now you're all confused because you went to the drawer. We're probably never going to use number 5, so. Okay, then I have to do the -3. -3 times 3x squared. That's going to be x squared, so -9x squared. -3 times -2x, positive 6x. Notice how I'm keeping them lined up. -3 times -4, positive 12. Add those suckers together. 3x cubed, -2x squared, minus 9x squared, 11x squared. 4x, -4x plus 6x. And then I've got my now. There is one more method that's not on here that I think is really useful for you guys. It's called the box method. And the box method is exactly what it is. Draw a box based on what you're multiplying here. Okay? So if you notice, I have a binomial times a trinomial. So I'm going to put it down here. So a binomial is going to tell me how many rows. So I'm going to need 2 rows. And then I'm going to need 3 columns because it's a trinomial. Okay. So here's my binomial. I have x minus 3. And my trinomial, 3x squared minus 2x, and then minus 4. And just multiply top to bottom. X times 3x squared, x times -2x, -2x squared, x times -4 is -4x. Bless you. Bless you, myself. -3 times 3x squared is -9x squared. -3 times -2x is positive 6x. -3 times -4 is positive 12. Okay. It is, but you combine, and it's a lot easier to combine your terms. So I have a 3x cubed, -9, -2 is -11x squared, 6x minus 4x, positive 2x, then my plus 12. And I don't care which method you use. A lot of students think this is really helpful. I use this horizontal method because that's just the way my brain thinks. All right, number 7. This is the last example I'm doing. You have a binomial times a binomial times a binomial. Okay. To multiply 2 binomials together, what do I use? That's right, kids. You're going to FOIL it. Okay. First, X times X is X squared. Outer X times 3 is 3X. Inner 4 times X is 4X. 4X plus 3X, 7X. And then 4 times 3 is 12. So I foiled two binomials to get a trinomial. Bless you, my son. Now you have to use either the box method, vertical method, or horizontal method to multiply the binomial times the trinomial. Now, if I use the box method, which I think is the easiest, I have a binomial times a trinomial. Binomial is x minus 1, x squared plus 7x plus 12. X times x squared, x cubed, x times 7x, 7x squared, x times 12, 12x, negative 1 times x squared, negative x squared, negative 1 times 7x, negative 7x, negative 1 times 12 is negative 12. Okay, combine your diagonals here, your like terms, and I get x cubed minus 1x squared plus 7x squared plus 6x squared, negative 7x plus 12x, 5x, and then I've got my minus 12. Guys are lucky. We used to do a trinomial times a trinomial. Shall we do another? Or do you guys just want to do your worksheet? All right, I'm going to do the number 8, but I'm going to do the horizontal method. And I'm going to distribute. So I'm going to do x plus 2 times, this is x minus 5, times x minus 5, right? So I'm going to FOIL this one. I get x plus 2, x squared. Now, my outer is going to be minus 5x. My inner, minus 5x. I get minus 10x. Then my last, negative 5 times negative 5, positive 25. Now I'm gonna use the distributive method, okay? X times x squared, x cubed, x times minus 10x, minus 10x squared, x times positive 25, positive 25x, 2 times x squared plus 2x squared, 2 times minus 10x minus 20x, and then 2 times 25, 50. Combine your like terms. I have x cubed. minus 10x squared plus, good, minus 8x squared. Thank you, Greg. And plus 25x minus 20x is plus 5x plus 50. So these can get pretty messy. Questions, comments, concerns? What time we get out of here? 12:29, 12:30? Yeah, 17 minutes. I'll tell you what, on your worksheet, let's on your worksheet, why don't you just do half of them? Do the evens.